What is going on, guys? We're back on the video today, and we are in our Chicago Bears franchise. Of course, it is the playoffs. This is the final season. So if we lose this game, this series is over. It would be an amazing send-off if every single video, assuming there is more than one, could get 100 likes. That would be truly a special moment to send this thing off. Not to mention, if we can get 100 likes for, if this is the final video, maybe just this video, it would be nice to do a 10-year sim. So we'll move Adama Su to left end. Did somebody get hurt? Well, I actually took a little bit of a break recording this series. Did somebody get hurt? No? Then what the who's our left end then? No. Okay, so Su's still playing left end as a backup. It doesn't matter. It really doesn't matter at all. But here we are going against the Lions, who, of course, we beat them in sim. And then in a user matchup, we actually did smoke them as well, even more. And I completely almost just ruined the series. I actually almost just ruined the entire series. I don't know what got into my brain there, but I literally just simmed the game against the Lions. What the hell was I thinking? Thank God we won. Oh my Lord. Like, I actually have my hand on my forehead for whatever reason. I actually almost just ruined it. I'll show you guys we didn't force the Packers to win either. Like, it's a legendary finish, but wow. Okay. That was a close call. Let's get into this game before I mess it up. Okay, so 97 overall to their 95. Once again, if we can get 100 likes, there might only be one video. Championship's going to be tough, and then we have the Super Bowl if we win it. Okay, I guess there's no division around at all. The money situation's so bad, so if you want to see me struggle, oh no, please don't like the video. Okay, I'm done. I'm done, I promise. I'm enough of whatever the hell I'm tricking you into. I don't know what I'm doing anymore. And it's a snow game. Oh, this is legendary. I kind of don't regret simming that game now. I don't even care. Like, screw the Lions. Sorry, Lions fans, but it happened, and I'm trying to make light of it. That could have been really bad. Of course, this is a similar, not really this. Actually, it was a snow game. Well, no, it wasn't. It wasn't a snow game. It was just really cold. But championship game for the Packers Bears. It's happened kind of recently. So here it is with would it be the 10th anniversary? I don't know. This is several years. It's probably like the 12th anniversary maybe of that game. New York versus Pittsburgh on the other side. I think we've seen the Jets make it very far before, so wouldn't surprise you, the Jets would be the Super Bowl competitor for the AFC side. Can we meet them, or whoever the hell it is? I don't care at this point. I just want to win. Wow, okay, yeah, so it's pretty safe to say that, no, what am I doing, man? I actually don't know what I'm doing. What am I doing? What happened? Guys, I honestly am scared for my health. Like, I don't know what the hell I'm doing right now. I really don't. To the outside, Odell tries to make a catch. I think I'm stuck in sim. Like, I think this is a rebuild or something, but I haven't even done a rebuild in like 3 days. So I'm actually just like on something. I don't know what to tell you, but we'll fix it. Brain is fixed, okay? I just repaired it, okay? And there goes Ricks into the 1 yard line. Not a touchdown, but we recovered from our mistakes. I don't know how we got the ball back so quickly. It was like literally maybe a fumble on the kickoff. I think it probably was a fumble on the kickoff. We could probably look in depth if we really wanted to. But we're from the 1 with a 1st and goal. So this is a good spot for us to be in. Probably should have looked to throw there, but Nash will easily run this in. Bows down, and we're off to a great start. I'm ridiculously confused at this point. So I can't even imagine what you guys... Like, you guys must think I'm actually on, like, PCP or something. And I don't even know what that is. And there goes Peppers right up the gut on Aaron Rodgers. This pass rush is going to be doing that all game long. Mack going to get some pressure. To the outside, picked off because he was pressured. King could score. Roquan didn't get out in front. This has been a very interesting start to the episode, I must say. Odell doesn't really have him beat, but he holds on to the catch on good old Trevor Williams. Odell really did not have a great regular season with us, but he came up with lots and lots of clutch catches this season, no question about it. Right now, the game's starting to move towards the fashion that we would have expected. You know, a little bit more of a shootout, a little bit closer of a game potentially. We'll see. Obviously, the 20-yard line isn't a guaranteed score. Mac trying to make a play. Aaron Jones getting popped. Having an okay start to the game, we obviously worry about that man. He has made plays. When you think of the entire Packers team in this, this entire series, it's been Aaron Jones. He's been the guy that has made the difference. Not enough of a difference because, of course, he's only a running back, but the plays he has made are just unbelievable. And we fall down. Mac tries to get up. Great catch. I know he made a catch that was very clutch, but no rushing play. It would have been a really bad start for them if they don't at least get something here back of the end zone. Maybe should have just gave a shot to Torres, but either way. Leonard Floyd on the other side. And Aaron Jones literally just walks in. Great blocking there, and they close the deficit. Odell, like we were saying, making great catches. I mean, really hasn't been great in the regular season, but here he is for 50 already. Kind of the opposite of real life. He's a big game baller. And there goes Ricks. Ricks with a little slippery move. 22-yard gain on his very first run. See, I can't really remember too much about Odell, the playoff Odell. I just remember when he was playing against the Packers how many drop passes he had. And they were huge. You know, it wasn't even just like small ones. There was like third down plays that would have extended drives. There was a touchdown, maybe even two, I think, actually, that he dropped. Luckily, he's not falling into that category here today. Oof. Oof. Double oof. Almost threw a pick right to Odell's route. He burned him, but the guy recovered nicely. Quick throw to Ricks. Ricks has got speed. Makes a man miss. Ricks down for a gain of about 8. Big boy Howard is in 3rd and 3. Make a conversion for us. I don't know why Howard spun that way. I went for the truck stick right up the gut, and he spun. Get these blocks, fellas. Howard all the way down to the 1. They were just not ready for it. I don't know why they didn't go for the run stop. Ricks from the 1 on the pitch to the left side. They're not ready for it. A walk in again. Packers run defense looking terrible. No, we're not doing that. Please stop. Please, Ricks, please. I liked you. I might not anymore. So obviously this is a very high-scoring start to the championship game. I mean, we already have 21 points. They have 7. 28 points in the first quarter alone is quite the points. Mac trying to make a play. Can't. However, King does. Jesus, Kevin King with his 2nd pick of the game. Rodgers has never played well against us. I don't know what it is. And I got a little lucky that, his coverage he didn't have to really go on to. Intersected it. The outside, maybe Mike. And we're about to get hammered. Only lost 2 yards, though. 3rd and 12, huge play for the defense, potentially. Yeah, you really just do never know, as Mike Daniels just comes into play, almost picks it off. I mean, we have, triple their score, but only like 30 yards more than them. So we've just been all about their mistakes. And there goes almost a sack. Jair Alexander gets burned, and Devontae's gone. There's nobody in sight. What just happened? Unfreaking believable. We've got to see this. Roquan and Mac both getting to Rodgers very quickly. Jair gets burned a little bit, but he's on him. Goes for the tackle. Nobody's helping. Mac misses the tackle. And it's just a touchdown. A walk-in touchdown from there. So this game took a little bit of a turn, can't lie. Odell could have a big burn, though. For the love of Jesus. Whoever was on Kincaid pass interfered the crap out of him. Hughes has been really silent for us. Odell was open. Going to throw right into coverage again, and it's going to be picked off by Martinez. Just not having a whole lot of time to throw the ball and just throwing it into coverage all game long here. This game is definitely taking a turn. And there goes Aaron Jones getting involved. Aaron Jones, one to beat, can't do it, of course. Manning has really shown that he's earned that role. Mac gets Rodgers on the outside for the sack. To the outside, maybe not. Okay, good strip. Good job getting that ball out there by Amos. Otherwise, they had a really good chance to convert. I mean, I'm glad it wasn't a blowout, but at the same time, now there's a little bit of concern. Underneath throw, plays it safe to Aaron Jones. Loses a yard, 3 picks for Rodgers, but here they are only down probably 4. Go back to the ground game. Howard To the outside, Howard actually finds a bit of a crease. Howard actually slips it for a huge gain, about 20 plus. Odell could be open here. That's an amazing throw, and what a recovery there by, I believe, Josh Jones. Really good throw. Whoever it was, though, Josh Jones, I think kind of recovered on that. He actually sped up. 3rd and 9. It'd be nice to get a field goal at least. And there goes Odell, and he holds on to another tough one. There you go. Ricks to the outside. Nope, maybe not. Stepping up with Nash, who's got some speed. Sliding. He did have Mike Evans as a blocker, but we're not going to slip through there. It's too tight. To the corner. A little overthrown. No, Nash. How do you miss that throw, buddy? Howard up the middle. Might have a chance to score. Howard gets the first down to the 3. 2-minute warning. Get a block from Mike Evans. Have a chance to potentially hold on to the ball a little bit longer. Back of the end zone. Odell for the touchdown. There you go. It's been an onslaught. We finally get back on the board, though. And Moncrief gets an 83-yard touchdown. One time. What is happening? Things are getting... They don't want us back in the Super Bowl. They're sick of seeing us. This is tampering if I've ever seen it. Good old Kanish has got to bet on the Packers, because who's going to bet against us? We've had history on our side. Should probably bet on our opponent. Odell gets a lot of speed, actually, last second there. For the 38, we might have a chance at a field goal. Hell, we might just chuck one up to good old Hughes, for all you know. Corner out, Odell, and it's overthrown. Odell was in position to potentially get that. Oh, crap. Just chucked a good freaking blitz, man. That just gaped us. I had no chance. Gonna go with Flood. If we do get the first down, we're gonna have to hurry up to the line because we need to preserve that timeout. Maybe not. Kincaid will go out of bounds. What a play. Always clutch. Sometimes it's one of those games where you just gotta take as many shots as you can. We have Mike. We should have taken him earlier. And he holds on. Hurry up to the line quickly. Yeah, I'd rather just take the field goal if we have to. Ooh, I don't even want to hike this ball. Nah, we can't hike it. Damn it. I thought we could have got to the damn line sooner. We took 2 seconds longer than I thought it was going to take. Really good catch by Mike Evans. Sets up the field goal. Up by 7. Halftime in Chicago for the biggest NFC game of the year. Take a look at those wild statistics, I would assume. Already just about 500 yards in the game, and we're only halfway through. Amazing scoring. Of course, the Jets won 35-0, so you know their defense is good. This has been a good one ourselves, though. I can't remember who gets the ball first. I think it's us here, because they turned the ball over almost immediately. Defense did a pretty good job, but there's a couple of really big plays. I mean, how is that a touchdown? Like, how do we blow that? Like, there's just no chance that we should have blown that play. Devontae goes 86 yards in for the touchdown. Of course, they had a Moncrief play for 83, I believe. We had our very own, highlight plays, but, man, we got to eliminate those big plays because we can play some good defense as long as we don't blow it on a one-play banger. Underneath to Odell, who once again has had a very big game so far. I'm going to try to build on that. To the outside. What an amazing play by that man right there. Potentially game-changing play on that one. That's an easy first down if he doesn't get us. Now it's going to be 3rd and 3. Not the easiest conversion in the world. Never mind, Mike could score. Not the greatest turn in the world. Switches hands, goes for the stiff arm. Can't do it. Josh Jones has been very clutch last line all game. Huge play by Mike. Quick play to Ricks. One to beat. Gets him. Beats another. Ricks down to the 1. Jesus. Ricks maybe not super great on the ground, but passing, his receiving game's on point. Pitch to the left with Ricks. Comes down to Copa. No, it doesn't, because he doesn't need him. Ricks walks into the end zone. A lot of guys partaking in that score credit. But Ricks had a really nice couple of plays there at the end. Could this thing go down as the highest scoring NFC Championship game ever? And you got to remember, these are, 10-minute quarters? Unbelievable score so far. Torres gets the first down. This is a wild championship round. Of course, not so much fun on the Jet side, but 35-0 is pretty wild. The score is looking rough, but they know they're not out of it because they were in a worse situation earlier. No special plays by Aaron Jones yet, but he still has about 5 yards of carry, so it's about, you know, sooner or later he's going to break one free, and it worries me. Could be right here. It could be right here indeed. I mean, that's a good play. He would have lost about 5 probably, and instead gets it back to the line. Get a little bit of coverage going. To the outside, wide open Torres. I feel like he's good for 1 a game versus us. And he burns us to the 20. Jair Alexander didn't even, I don't know, I'm pretty sure it was his coverage. I don't know what he did. He just didn't cover him. Was it a press? I don't remember setting up a press. And Darren Lee misses. Aaron Jones just outruns everybody for the score. Down, you know, they're only down by 7 again. They may have the personnel, but we have some good linemen. Just going to outrun everybody. Screw it, Ricks. Cut move has been obviously his forte, Matt Forte. It's been the 2 running back show today. We've, you know, kind of spread it out a little bit. Howard's had some very good success on his power plays. And Rick's pretty much just making everybody miss. Gets inside and he makes a miss. It would have been a free tackle for Trevor, but cuts back in, regains the block. Inside, finds a little bit of room, fighting forward, gets about 7 perhaps. Gonna go with verticals. These safeties look like they could blitz. One of them does. Hughes on the outside, no safety help over there. Hughes holds on, down to the 10, down to the 11. Not an easy spot to score from. This, you know, could be a chance for the Packers to climb back into it if they hold us to 3. Very, you know, real possibility. Howard from the 11, gonna get a chance. Howard, 1 to beat. Howard can't get the truck off. We're gonna have to manually do it, and there goes his 2nd touchdown of the game. Nash Adcock pouring it on. The fact that we have put up 45 points and the game is still not secured is actually insanity. It's ridiculous, this game. To the outside, and there goes Devontae getting a first down all the way down to the 13. Defense has really crumbled in this matchup. To the outside, and Roquan all over it, but can't knock the ball out. I mean, this is for another Super Bowl. Go down as the greatest team ever assembled, basically. Probably already have that title, but this would solidify that claim. And finds Aaron Jones wide open. It's our job, but Aaron Rodgers is so good at doing that, rolling out, making you think he's going to run, and as soon as you take a bite, he throws it right behind you for the score. Howard does exactly that, lowers the shoulder, gets about 6. Inside, Ricks finds some room, tries to make a cut move, can't. It's another 10-yard pop. This could be a little bit of a risky one. They might come with the blitz and just catch us before we get the throw off. Little intersecting routes, and that is a terrible throw to a wide-open Odell. Another play-action look. Maybe Hughes can get involved on this one. Could be the big home run play we're looking for. We're going to take it, and we're not. That's a fumble. That's a live ball, and the Packers recover. The play action had us with a couple of step backs there, and we just gave up so much yardage, and the windup was real. They can tie the game up on this drive. A grade A choke job. To the outside, he slips the catch underneath, and they're down to the 9. This game has had all the wildest plays ever. First and goal from the 9. Aaron Jones almost slips it away. We've been really bad with tackling in this game. Even if they don't get the touchdown, there's legitimate concerns about our security. Slips off the route underneath. Almost picked off by Darren Lee, but instead caught by Torres down to the 6. Making a stop here would give us the ball back, still with a lead. And wide open touchdown. If they hit the extra point, it is a 45-all game. This is a ridiculous game. There's so much time left. That's the wrong button. Oh, my Lord. I was looking for Hughes. B is almost always on the inside there. However, Mike Evans has a look on the inside here. Wide open look. And Mike takes it all the way down to the 47-yard line. I don't know why they gave us that look, because Mike Evans is a freak. He's going to body you up regardless. Ricks to the left side. Ricks just going to try to outrun some players. Gets that outrun all the way down to the 32-yard line. Smart to just run instead of trying to wait for the block. As you guys could see, they swarmed it anyways. Howard has a wide open look here to the left. And that it is. Gets the block. Howard cuts it inside and almost scores. Taking a page out of the old Rick's playbook. We're going to take Mike Evans. Takes it all the way down to the 1. What an insane catch. Mike Evans and these receivers have been insane. We've got to take another look at this. Mike Evans, he has him beat. Usually you see the up-end catch hit where the guy just has no chance of catching it, but Mike just uses that big frame and holds on. Thought we could catch him off guard there. Ricks is wide open. Hold on. And there's the touchdown to take back the 7-point lead. Assuming we hit the extra point, of course. I don't know why they went with the pass defense at the 1 and then the run defense at the 7. Playing extra mind games, I guess. If the big dog Rodgers can drive his team down for a score, this will have reached 100 points. Inside, he finds Moncrief. Slips off some tackles all the way down to the 44 on the very first play. Inside, Torres holds on to the 44-yard line. 2-minute warning stops the clock. You could have never drawn up a better game to reach up to the Super Bowl. This would go down as the greatest game in NFL history, hands down. Hands freaking down. You can see the Packers just dicing us up now to the 34. 1st and 10. To the outside, another first down look. Devontae to the 23-yard line. Calling a timeout here. We can't trust it. Both defenses have basically played like butter. To the outside, he finds Torres. Another first down, and he gets out of bounds. This is unfreaking believable. The pressure has not been there, and here comes the patented Packers heavy run formation. And Amos kind of gets blocked into Aaron Jones, which was enough to kind of slow him down a little bit. Could be an audible out of that run look. Try to pass the ball on us. It is. Back of the end zone. He's open. Roquan with the pick. And we not very smartly take it out of the end zone. Although if they run commit, they're ready for it. Ricks, I think, may have just won us the game. It's going to give them maybe 20 seconds, but overall the game looks like it has been won. Ricks to the left side. Ricks wins the game. Ricks finds some room. Ricks is going to score from 88 yards out. Oh, he might actually get caught up here. He will, down to the 1. What a freaking play. Obviously, this is going to be a kneel. Unbelievable that he actually broke that free. That was a sick move. We got to take another look at that. Gets a block, goes for the in cut, and then instant out cut. Of course, he had the block from Odell, but you can't guarantee these things. And he was off to the races. Before that huge run, Rick still had an amazing game. And, of course, after the huge run, a really amazing game. And obviously the Packers can do nothing but watch as we beat them again in a championship game to head on to the Super Bowl. We had a very complete game, and we obviously deserve this more than anyone. Back to the big game, boys, for the final episode of this series. It's going to be a wild one. The Jets obviously shown they deserve to be there. 35-0 is no joke. And obviously, we will move on, and we're going to meet them. We're going to see what they have. How much are they going to give us? And of course, there it is, the victory. 52-45, almost even higher, but taken down at the 1. Ricks, clearly the MVP of this game. There's no question about it. Ricks was just unbelievable. The plays he made were just freaking crazy. Mack and Rodgers, that probably will be the thumbnail. Can't go wrong with a Mack sack attack thumbnail. And there's the yard comparison. They had 0.1 yards per play, better than us. They had 2 less takeaways, though. They had more passing yards, but we had a lot more rushing yards. We had over 100 yards total more than them, which, kind of leads to that 1 touchdown victory. Looking at the 2 quarterbacks, Rodgers outperformed Nash technically, but that's a little bit of a flawed stat line. As you can see, we're less accurate, but turning the ball over 4 times versus 1 is probably a little more detrimental, I think. Not to mention Nash did have 2 rushing touchdowns, so there, makes sense there. How many touchdowns? 5 touchdowns, 2 turnovers. That's pretty fair, I think. Devontae and Torres were insane. Odell was pretty damn good. Ricks put up like 250 yards in a championship game in his rookie year. Absolutely unbelievable rookie. Kevin King was amazing against his old team. Roquan Smith was great. And then Andres Manning, I think, was the AI pick against Rodgers in the very first play that we accidentally simmed. I've actually kind of lost my voice a little bit. Like, I can feel it. Got a little too excited, but we win the game. We'll take a look at the Pro Bowl roster, and then we'll sim it to the Jets matchup. So Nash, of course, the QB. Rodgers is the backup. Running back, Ricks was the best running back, so he gets that spot. Fullback, Copa's the backup. Wide receivers, apparently none. Mike Evans, though, we get that. Daniels, we get... no one really else, though. Missing a lot of players on our team. Khalil Mack gets the nod. Surprisingly, middle linebacker, we don't. Outside linebacker, we don't. Corners, we don't. Manning, we do. And that's pretty much it. So we get a good bunch of people. You know, maybe missing a few of the big names, but on to the Super Bowl. That's the main thing. Who cares about the Pro Bowl roster? We're not going to show up anyways. Nash has an upgrade, which you can't use. We'll probably switch him running back at the last second. Ricks, though, let's see what we can get on him. Can we get some spin or juke move or something? Nothing. He keeps getting elusiveness, mate. You're already almost maxed. Stop being a one-trick pony. But anyways, if you enjoyed the video, please leave a like. Of course, we can get 100 likes on this video, and then the next one, we'll do a 10-year sim of this roster. And, you know, maybe subscribe if you're new. I'd really appreciate it. Hopefully you guys come back for next video. But until next video, see ya!